Yes, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. Very good morning to you wherever you are on the globe, on the continent of Africa, in Europe, in America, in Canada, Australia, or right here in Southeast Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, you're highly welcome to Saturday edition, Chelsea match day, Chelsea Crystal Palace, and we have a lot to talk about right now. Oh yes, from our injury front to transfer news. But quickly, before we move on with Chelsea, dear friends, a little bit of news on Manchester United. Yes, it's very interesting to note that Manchester United could pull off a swap deal between Marcus Rashford and Victor Osimhen. That is according to Sky Sports. United could pull off a swap deal between Marcus Rashford and Victor Osimhen with Napoli. Is this really a deal that could be considered by Napoli? Could this be the deal breaker for Napoli to let go finally of Victor Osimhen? Is the head coach of Napoli even interested at all in Marcus Rashford? I'm talking about Antonio Conte. Is Conte interested in Marcus Rashford at all? We understand Marcus himself said he wants to play in Europe. There were 3 offers for him from the Saudis. He rejected all those offers in December, saying he wants to continue to play in Europe so that he can enhance his chances of going to the World Cup in 2026. Now, if he wants to continue to play in Europe and he actually wants to leave United, or he's going to be leaving United, where do you think he'll be heading? With this news of a deal United and Napoli are trying to pull off, how true it is? According to Sky Sports News, ladies and gentlemen, this is the latest on Rashford and Osimhen. Remember, Osimhen is currently on loan with Galatasaray, yes, in Turkey, for 1 season. For 1 season. So, could it be that they'll be doing the underground work? Or, yes, the underground work until June 2025, where the season will be over. And then Napoli will let go Victor Osimhen to Manchester United, Marcus Rashford to Napoli. Do you think that deal could go through? And then, few days back, the news first of all came up that Aouar was interested in Victor Osimhen. And I think I said it on this channel, that for Chelsea fans, we can't take it. We can't see Victor Osimhen playing against us in the next season. We can't take it. If Chelsea is not able to get Victor Osimhen, then no other club in the Premier League, no other club in the Premier League, it will be a big deal for Chelsea fans, dear friend. Well, we wait to see in the coming days to know exactly what will happen. And like I said, that is, we are starting on Manchester United. Breaking news once again, United has triggered 1-year option to extend Harry Maguire's contract until June 2026. Harry Maguire survived it. He survived. He is a real survivor in Manchester United. What is it that this young man did not go through? He passed through so much with United fans. He passed through so much with his fans around the globe, even to the extent that he was being mockery of in my own Ghana's parliament. Our parliamentarian using him in our parliament to make mockery of, our finance minister then. He survived so much. Right now, United just triggered his 1-year extension. Someone that many have thought that he's already dead. Maguire is a dead wood. Now, dead wood coming back to life. United triggering his 1-year option until June 2026. What a survivor. We will trigger our option. We need Harry a lot, says Aouar. He needs to improve as a leader because we are starving for leaders on the pitch. This is coming from the head coach of Manchester United. Well, Then give back the armband to him. If you want him as a leader, he was a captain. He was a captain. And he was stripped of the captain's armband. So give the armband to him, make him the leader. At least for the next year and a half. What do you think? He is indeed a survivor with that setup. Alright, now back to Chelsea. While we are here, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, or later today, is going to be Chelsea Crystal Palace. It's not going to be an easy game. I said it yesterday. Selhurst Park is not a place to go and just, visit and come back. They will shame you. And if they want to beat you, they don't give you 3-0, 4-0. Usually, when you go to Selhurst Park, 1-0, 2-1, 3-1. Crystal Palace in their home can be very dangerous, and that is what Chelsea need to be aware of. Dear friends, and we cannot afford to lose the game. We've lost 3 games already. In fact, we lost 2. We drew 1. But it's as if we just lost all 3, because that 1 point doesn't mean anything for us. Chelsea cannot afford to lose this game. 3rd game in a row. Losing? No. And that is why our players need to step on the pitch with everything in them to deliver. The 3 points, it is a must win for Chelsea. They will have to carry the 3 points in the game today. Listen, the league table right now, we are 4th on the league table. Chelsea are 4th on the league table. Newcastle is right behind us. I think we are leading Newcastle with just about 3 points. Lead Newcastle 3 points. And if Newcastle win their match, we could be on par. We might only have a goal difference, goal margin. Oh yes, it might just be a goal margin difference, because right now we are leading 3 points. So if we did not play the game and win tonight, Newcastle will catch up with us. We were 2nd on the league table. In the Premier League is no joke. Christmas seasons are seasons to mount up, to accumulate points. But this our young squad could not do that. Right now, if care is not taken, we are going to be paying severely for it. We will be paying severely for it if care is not taken. And the pressure that will come on us after now, it will be worse than City and United. Because at a point, just few weeks back, 2 weeks ago, Chelsea was being touted as a title contenders. All the pundits began to change their stand on Chelsea, pushing us to accept that we are title contenders. 2 weeks down the lane, we've dropped points, losing 2 games in a row, drawing 1. And going to Selhurst Park today is a very dangerous ground. It is a must win. Well, you see, our head coach speaking yesterday, he spoke on various issues, including our injury situation. And he confirmed Romeo Lavia is back, working on the grass, but he's not sure whether Romeo will be playing tonight's game. He also made it very clear. Reece James is back, has been working with us, and there's a possibility Reece James will be in tonight's, lineup. There's a big possibility. As a matter of fact, I would even expect him to be in the lineup to start a game. Not to play the full 90 minutes, but I was expecting to start tonight alongside Levi Colwill. Now, in our defense, with the issues we have, it sometimes marvels me. It's not just Reece James that is back. He also said Wesley Fofana could be out for the rest of the season. Yes, Fofana could be out for the rest of the season. And this is where the problem is with Chelsea. We went in, we bought Fofana whilst we know he's injury prone. It's not as if Fofana wasn't injured we don't know his injury record before we bought him. We know he's a very good defender, and we know he's injury prone. Oh, sorry, my goodness. We know that he's injury prone, dear friends. Yet we bought him. Hey, my God. I'm so sorry, my guys. I'm so sorry. We know that he's injury prone. Yet we got him. Now, since he came in, he's in the 3rd season or so. He has never played football for a full season for Chelsea. Now, for us to lose the entire season again, and what has been the most painful aspect is that we had defenders, dear friends. We had Chalobah. We have Alfred Gurkes. We loaned them out. We loaned them out and we put our hope on half-fitted player. A player that we could not guarantee his full fitness. I mean, 2. Reece James, of course, and then Wesley Fofana. These are good defenders we know. We banked our hope on them and we sold or we let go the fully fitted players that we know could guarantee full season play. Why? And who even advised us to go in to buy a player like Disasi? We are buying Disasi and we sold out Chalobah. We gave out Chalobah for pure profit. Well, the good news right now, dear friends, official, confirmed. Aaron Ansemeno returns to Chelsea from Boca Juniors and start new Premier League chapter with immediate effect. That is the news. No decision made yet on new loan, as Ansemeno will start training at Cobham from next week. Born 2005 centre back, cost less slightly than $25 million. Now, he is our player. We had him, but we pushed him. I mean, as we bought him, he didn't even come to Premier League. He didn't even land in England at all. Immediately as we were buying him, we said, okay, stay with your club. Your club is taking you on loan. Now we recall him back. He has never experienced the Premier League before. It is his first season, first time. If even he should get fit and fit it into the squad perfectly, remember the Premier League is a different animal altogether. The Premier League is more physical than every other league. Can this young man on your screen, can he stand the pressure, the physicality of the Premier League? He's also a young player. You see, that is why sometimes, when I think about it, I feel like Chelsea made a terrible mistake. Chelsea has no current plans even to cut short Alfred Gurkes from Sheffield United. They have no plans from sources, from what we are hearing. Ansemeno has no Premier League experience, and the players that have the experience in the Premier League, we have no plans to cut their loan short with their various clubs. Gilchrist is a young and dynamic, physically fit defender. Trevor Chalobah is also with Crystal Palace. They are hosting us tonight. By the way, he's not qualified to play against Chelsea because he's on loan. He is our player. We sent him on loan, so he cannot play against his mother club. Instead of Chelsea to recall 1 or 2 of these players back, we have no plan even to recall them back. What is it that our head coach, Enzo Maresca, doesn't like about Trevor Chalobah? What is the issue? What is the issue that he doesn't like Alfred Gurkes? They don't fit into the system. So Tosin fits into the system. Disasi fits into the system. Badiashile is also equally out for the rest of the season. Oh yes, long-term hamstring injury. Badiashile is also out. What is the problem? Ladies and gentlemen, I'll soon be ending it up. Our head coach, speaking yesterday, he told the world that he tried to manage some of the players, like Reece James. He said after his last injury, we tried to manage him. Since I've arrived, I've tried to manage players. Wesley Fofana was not in the Conference League squad. Romeo Lavia was not there. Cole Palmer was not there. They tried to manage these players not to aggravate their injury. Cole Palmer is not injury prone, but because he might be exhausted, fatigued, that is why he was not added to the Conference League squad. But Wesley Fofana, Romeo Lavia, Reece James, due to their circumstances, they were being managed in that respect. He said the idea was to protect these players who, for different reasons, needed to be protected. For Reece, it's exactly the same. So we are managing injury-prone players and we let go of fully fitted players, this is where we find ourselves. This is where we are right now. Serious conversations need to be had at Chelsea. Serious conversations. Our sporting directors and our coaches need to have a serious conversation. Whether they'll have to bring back some of those players on loan, especially our right center backs. Yes. Trevor is not a world-class defender, but he's far better off than Disasi. He's 10 times better off than Disasi for me. Oh yes. I'm not sure how long Chelsea can continue relying on half-fit players. Half-fit players. This season, if care is not taken, we are going to be giving up the top 4 ambition on a silver platter. Dear friends, I'm about to run up. We are just about to give up our position on the top 4 on a silver platter if care is not taken quickly. Crystal Palace head coach speaking about Chelsea game facing Chelsea, he says something, and it is not new for some of us. Listen to what he said. He said, I don't think they can surprise us. This is Crystal Palace head coach speaking. Says that he doesn't think Chelsea can surprise them. He said, I don't think they are flexible. Really, they go from 3-2-5 to 3-1-6 sometimes. They also go to 4-1-5 so Cucurella can play in the pocket, or sometimes go wide to create 2 versus 1 on a wing. Gusto also does this with Neto and Madueke. I don't think they can surprise us or want to surprise us. This is, ladies and gentlemen, this is the challenge for Chelsea this afternoon or this evening. You see the way he said it? He knows our formation, so he will prepare to us, and he said he doesn't think Chelsea is flexible enough to surprise his team. But let me remind you guys, Pep Guardiola is known for tic-tac, yet he wins trophies with tic-tac football. Yeah. Antonio Conte, Thomas Tuchel, Pep Guardiola made a similar statement in the Champions League final. Oh, I know Tuchel's plans. I know the style of football they play. Yet, Thomas Tuchel met him at the Champions League and we beat them. It is not whether you know the system, the style of play. This is where quality comes in. Quality of the individual players, and if they are on form. Whether you know our system and you think we are not surprised you, and this is where Chelsea need to come up. It's two things. It's either he wins by his words, or Chelsea wins and shame him. Ladies and gentlemen, on that note, I'm leaving you guys. I still have more to talk about, but let me leave it first. I'll come back for the rest. See you all in the next one, where I will come for the preview, pre-match preview in the afternoon. Dear friends, wait for that. I'll see you when you see me. Shalom and peace.